two systems, right? You were saying?
Yeah, the two tankless hot water heaters right here.
And the softener's over here.
Your softener, yeah, that's the loop for the softener. Do you plan on getting like epoxy floors after?
Maybe.
It's something to think about as
Yeah.
long as like landscaping. Are you guys working?
Yeah, we have a landscape company.
Are you working with Sonoran?
I think so.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
And then are you guys getting a pool?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so once we get scaffolding down, I think they'll probably call me and then they could actually start digging for the actual pool. Because with Sonoran, you have the opportunity to start early, kind of get landscaping done once you guys do close.
How long until the scaffolding comes?
So if we pass spraying tomorrow, we will go for insulation, and that'll normally be within, I would say, probably 3 days.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully, if we pass, maybe by the end of the week, they can insulate, and then next week we can go kind of start the drywall phase. So that'll be like a month and some change long process. So
Okay.
with holidays coming up,
Yeah.
New Year's, Thanksgiving, Christmas,
Yeah.
that'll all come up, and
Yeah.
then once they actually hang the drywall is when they could start the first coat of stucco. They
Okay.
like to get the drywall hang so
Yeah.
then it's not banging because then it causes more cracks
Right.
with the stucco. So hopefully once that happens, they'll come back in another week to do the finish coat. So the
Okay.
first coat's the brown coat,
Yeah.
and it'll look all rough.
Right.
And then they come and do the second coat, which is the finish coat.
Right.
And then
It's
I
gonna
would
look
say,
like this, right?
yeah, so that's the finish coat. You guys did select the Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't think there is any over here that have like the rough coat.
Okay.
But it'll look rough. It's not gonna look as pretty as looking as like that. So I would say maybe a month plus.
Okay.
A month and some change
Okay.
before it comes down. Because then once they finish the actual stucco like that, they could take it down and then we can let you know that we'll be able to start for the pool.
That's fine, because we got to get with them with finishing this up, but that shouldn't impact like digging the pool out and all that.
Yeah, as long as you kind of have it already in process.
Yeah.
Some people don't have it in process. Or like, hey, you probably have about like a month to 2 months before they could actually,
Yeah.
because then block walls and everything starts to get wrapped up quickly.
Oh no, she was on it quick. She's got everything's ready.
That's perfectly fine. So here you do have an additional receptacle right here in the middle. And then you have I don't know if you can see it, but there is an additional receptacle on the outside.
Okay.
So you have like right there, you have those two kind of for, I don't know, Christmas lights or
Oh, okay.
holiday package.
That's
It looks
nice.
like you do have,
I don't remember ordering that, but maybe.
it looks like you do have them all around the outside.
Oh, okay.
We can walk the outside and we can show you.
Yeah.
You guys have good enough shoes, that'll
Yeah,
be perfectly
okay.
fine. So you do have your soft water, you have your dual tankless, direct vents, and then you also have, those will be kind of the two stubs for any blow off or any relief on the outside. And then once it comes down to finish, we can show you how it looks all down
Okay.
at the end.
Cool.
And then I think I ordered extra lights in here.
Yeah, so you do have 2 here, you do have 3 more down there, lights
Yeah.
for that, and then I know the truss repairs. in the
Yeah, I
beginning-
think they fixed this one.
Yep, they did fix that one, we have the paperwork for it, it'll be provided for you, and we
Okay.
can send that over to
Yeah.
you, it's no issue.
Alright, after you guys.
And these are all receptacles on the back here.
Yeah, so you do have 2 additional ones, which are these 2, and then, you guys don't have like a Tesla charger or nothing selected.
so.
So you chose a dedicated outlet right here.
I think that's
Are
for
you
like a
planning to use
fridge.
that fridge or freezer?
Probably.
So keep in mind that
Yeah.
now, with electrical code, we cannot use a GFI protected outlet in the garage.
Oh, really?
Yep, and all freezer and refrigerator manufacturers in their literature are gonna suggest that you do not plug into a GFI protected outlet.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
What's
good
the
to
reason
know.
for that?
We can't unprotect it for you because they have to be GFI protected by the garage. Forgive me if I misspoke a moment ago. They have to be GFI protected in garages and laundry rooms. So if you decide to use that for a fridge or a freezer,
Yeah.
you want to have an electrician after you close either
Aftermarket.
install GFI protection at the outlet or swap out the breaker in your
Okay.
panel. And then other little quirky thing I noticed, all of your Eve outlets will be switched here. So oftentimes it'll be by the front door. Just remember that yours is in the garage.
Like out here?
Yeah, for the ones up high for like Christmas lights on the
Oh, I
exterior.
see, okay, okay.
And then you guys did select the photo sensor lights.
Did we?
That's what it shows.
You have a photo cell selected, yes.
Was that like when they turn on, when it
Yeah.
When you're walking
yeah.
around, yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think
You'll
so.
still need the switch in the on position
Okay.
for them to take over, but if the switch
Right.
is left in the on position.
And then they just pop on when
Yep.
it gets dark.
Yep, and
Okay.
turn off when it gets light.
Where's the photo sensor gonna be?
It's probably gonna be over here.
On the outside somewhere?
Yeah, let's see.
It'll be, it's this one right here,
Okay.
and then on the outside as well as we can kind of go towards the back porch, or we can even walk the outside, it doesn't matter.
Whichever is easier.
You got the top corner facing east.
Alrighty,
Sounds good.
so we can go towards the laundry room. And the one additional receptacle we do have right here is USB AC.
Oh, yeah, like the little charging station.
Yeah, like the dual switch one.
It'll have USB A and C.
And C.
So that's one right here. And then you do have your upper cabinets as well.
Okay.
And then as we come to the laundry room, you will have another access point here for this kind of side of the HVAC system. You have your access point, oh wait, it's right here in the hallway, and then you do have one in your master for the two separate units.
Like for a filter change?
No, to get into the actual air
Access.
handler.
Oh.
So you have an
That's
air
good.
handler here,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then you have another one on the other side, and that's the platform to get up inside.
Well, I
And
think-
if you ever need- Right here.
Like a little.
You
Oh,
pop
okay.
your ladder right here.
Pop it up there.
And then I think there's like 4 or 5 different filters throughout here. I
Throughout
think
the house.
there's like one here,
Yeah.
there's one in the master, there's
Yeah.
one in the closet, and then there may be one in the multi-gen.
Okay.
But at the end, we'll write down all the filter sizes for you to make it easier
Thank you.
and help you out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And these are the cabinets that are gonna be smaller? Is it, these are smaller, right?
So those ones, yeah, those ones are shrunk down, and then this middle one is the one that's shrunk down. It's not, these two will still be the 33s.
33 in the middle is
This
like
one
30.
is a 30, yeah.
I'm saying here, is it 33, 33, and 30, or is this one?
I believe this one's just straight across 30.
Okay.
But I think you guys are just getting uppers here, if I'm not correct.
Yeah, you got your washer dryer.
Yeah.
You got a base.
On this side, we have a bottom and an upper, right?
Yes, correct. You got a run of base cabinets on this side.
Okay.
And then upper cabinets. The only cabinet on this side of the wall will be for the sink.
Okay.
Yep, and then you guys have an electrical dryer, right, coming?
Yes.
Okay. Some people, other states have like gas and just make it known
Oh.
that we don't have, unless you selected it, we
Right,
yeah,
we
for
don't run a gas
electrical.
line.
So you have 2 additional puck lights right here, and then you do have an additional receptacle right here in the laundry room, which is right here.
Okay.
And then in here you just have one pendant light in the middle, ceiling fan, or
Yeah,
some type
okay.
of whatever you decide to do.
Right.
Throughout here, you'll see little boxes. So that one is a smoke detector.
Gotcha.
That's how they look right now. But then once it comes down, actually towards the end, you'll
Okay.
see the pretty little box, pretty smoke detector.
Yeah.
And then you do have a receptacle on all the corners.
Okay.
And then this is the designated half pot. So it'll
Gotcha.
be controlled by the switch, which will be over here. That is intended, and once it comes down towards the actual end, it will be upside down. So it'll be designated to show you.
Which
for-
ones?
So the switch will be regular, but then that outlet right there in
Will
the
be
corner
upside down,
will
to
be
let you know.
upside down. So don't, if you see an upside down
Yeah.
outlet, it's for that purpose.
Right. Gotcha.
And then you do have a thermostat in this kind of section over here for this bedroom.
Okay.
And just to be sure you're clear, Roki,
Yeah.
in your question, we need 3 inches. So one 33-inch cabinet at both areas is gonna go down to 30.
Okay.
Just one.
Yeah.
Just one.
Okay.
So just one cabinet's gonna be a little small.
That is what we're doing for the entry, right? For walls to finish?
I can verify.
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty sure
33 and
that's what-
33 and 30, really?
Yeah, it'll be, and I think what we've done on previous ones, we don't have it in a plan yet drawn up, but it's 33, 30, 33.
Perfect. Okay. Susan, I know you'll see this later, so let us know what your thoughts are on that.
And then we
That's
can go
much
to
better.
the bathroom. All you did select was an additional can light and then additional pendant over the actual sink.
Yeah.
Once we get tubs, once we get countertops, and once we get the cabinets, and once we get faucets and everything,
Yeah.
once it comes down towards the end, we'll make sure it's nice and centered over the sink. So if it looks like it's not later on,
I gotcha.
we,
It's
don't worry
adjustable.
about it. Yeah, that's the little brackets where
Yeah.
they can kind of slide it, and then if they ever need to, they can change it out, and they have a smaller one that they can put in
Okay.
to make sure. Because if there's a certain stud in the way, they
Mhm.
have a way to go
Okay.
around it.
Gotcha.
And you guys have the switching in here set up for the shower light is on its own switch.
Yeah.
The pendant
right.
and the can light share the other switch.
Okay. And there's a separate fan switch as
Yep,
well?
yep.
Yep,
You have
so
3
far fan.
switches total.
Okay.
Alrighty, we'll go to the kitchen where all the fun starts.
Is this gonna be kids' restroom?
This one will be Luca's room, so my
Yeah.
son's
Yeah.
room.
Just try to coach them and get them used to
the
using,
fan.
yes.
Yeah, I think you told us the thing
Yep.
with
Use the
Meritage,
fan.
Yep, yep,
because of the
that's,
foam, it
the
just
foam keeps
traps,
it in.
traps all that insulation.
Turns your house into a cave. So, nowhere for it to go.
Yeah.
So we got a bunch going on here. We got toe kick lighting.
Yeah.
We have under cabinet lighting.
Yeah.
And
Ooh,
then you guys selected the upper cabinet lighting.
I think so.
That's what
nice.
it shows. You
Okay,
have
yeah.
them throughout each of the area.
Are you guys doing anything above the cabinets eventually?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Did they go all the way to the top, or these are?
These do
I don't-
not.
These do not, and that's why we have the lighting up there.
Yeah.
So we don't really put tape lighting oftentimes on the uppers, so just want to make sure if you're going to have stuff up there that you're aware you're going to have strip lights.
think so.
They can
Usually it's just like
damaged.
stuff that we don't use would probably pop up there, but the strip light's just gonna run in the front or in the
Yeah,
middle?
so it'll here like so the cabinet comes out to here. The strip lights will be installed on the interior perimeter. And so they're going to be shining back, and if you have stuff up there, it could affect that lighting.
Like just making shadows?
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Here, these are our Hubble boxes wires. The Hubble boxes will go underneath the actual cabinet, so the backsplash is fully shown. That's what just these wires are showing, kind of out here for. You do have
What is the Hubble wiring for? Is it
Hubble
just like-
boxes. So these
Hubble
is
boxes?
same box, the same wiring for all electrical,
Mhm.
but they have a box they put underneath the cabinets.
Mhm.
So then, like an outlet. So then you don't have to have anything in your backsplash.
Oh, it's just hidden
Yeah,
up
it's
up
hidden.
in the cabinet?
Yep.
Do you see it from
Well,
the-
it's
if you
not
op-
inside, it's
Yeah.
mounted to the underside.
Okay.
So unless you get like down to
Yeah.
here, you won't see it.
It's not cut into the cabinet
No.
where you open it, you can see
No.
it's just stuck up under there?
Correct.
I got you.
And then, so you do have two dedicated, or not dedicated, you have your pendant lights over here, and they are on dimmers, and then you have those pendant lights over this kitchen island, and those are on dimmers as well.
Separate switches?
Yep.
That's nice.
Fancy.
And then, let's see. It looks like you do have some USB AC outlets.
Okay.
So you, I believe you have one over.
In the butler pantry?
Oh wait, no, these letterings are pretty small, it's hard to read. So you
So
do
she can
have
see
an
what we're
outlet
looking
on
at here.
here. We are missing this one.
It's hard to see with that
Oh,
lighting.
what is
It's okay. I'll send her a copy. That'll be easier.
I wonder if it's supposed to be switched.
It could be. I'd verify the cabinet layout, but they got your 27 here, so. Is that gonna make a difference to you guys, which side the beverage center is on?
Beverage center?
She might have a preference.
Yeah, so just have Susan get back to us. If you
Okay.
do have a preference, that's something where, we just have 2 cabinets, so we could conceivably do either side. But
Cool.
right now, in contrary to how the Atera plan shows, the beverage center is in the back corner.
Okay, I'll see what she says after she sees this.
Alrighty.
Outlets here, but I guess it doesn't, well.
It technically shows right here, but then when we get our paperwork, sometimes it depends on the layout of the house. If you guys get technically a flipped house, our paperwork shows everything in reverse, so it's kind of confusing. So if you get like a garage right, it could be the correct layout, but then if you get a garage left, everything on the paperwork will be flipped.
So
Got
right
it.
now, it's got the fridge, the mini fridge here. If we flipped it over, would we move the outlet?
Yep,
Yes.
the outlet will just move, Imagine, the base 27 over here,
Yeah.
fridge
And then
space
just
over here.
Relocate that over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do some digging while Kobe's
Okay.
going over your outlet here.
You have 2 additional lights in the pantry room, and then you do have an additional receptacle in that left corner.
Back here.
Mm-hmm.
This is just all wall, right?
Yep, just
I think
drywall.
I'm
This is
filming
all
on
wall, and then
cinematic, so
cabinets
it's
here and
like
here.
The shelving.
Shelving,
not
yeah.
the best
shelving
choice.
will
Sorry
be
about that.
On this 90-degree corner. And then we have our cabana bath door, and then in the cabana bath we have an additional can light, and again in the appendix as well. And then
There's the
same thing as that other
door.
bathroom.
Yay.
You do have the separate switch.
Where's the pendant hang from? Is this the?
Yep, that is the
this?
pendant.
Okay. And this just hangs over the mirror, right?
Yeah, that'll be above the mirror.
Mhm.
And then some people depend, like you guys do have mirrors, but then some people have like mirrors and then
Add 'em in later.
all that other stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, it'll be over the mirror, over the tub, or over the sink. And then here, these can lights are on a dimmer switch, all 4 of them.
Uh-huh.
And then you do have just the standard pendant in the middle.
So, Hiroki, if you can, this is the cabinet layout,
Mhm.
which you guys would have signed at some point.
Yeah.
These pages, and then here's your Atera plan, which you guys also would have signed, showing it here. So in
I
these
see.
situations where we have 2 signed documents from the customer
Mm.
showing 2 different locations, we'll usually make sure we get an answer from you.
Okay.
Otherwise, if we don't hear anything,
Yeah.
it's gonna stay as is to match the cabinet drawings.
Layout.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just do it real quick. Let me take a picture.
Yeah,
Real quick.
she'll definitely want to know.
And then you want the electrical as well. Showing it right there. The other side on the inside corner. So again, not a problem for us to move it like in
Yeah.
the next week.
Okay.
After
She'll
that,
probably get back to
it-
us
It
ASAP.
can get a little bit hairier, but really,
Yeah.
we probably have 2-3 weeks until drywall gets started. But
Cool.
try to
Yeah.
Try to
we'll
get us an
finalize
answer
it
sooner than later.
Today-ish, tomorrow-ish.
The pendant is on its own dimmer switch as well.
Okay. The one in the middle?
Yeah, do you guys plan on doing like a chandelier or
Probably.
This is like the breakfast.
Some sort of light.
breakfast, a dining room, whatever you want to call it? This
The
whole
nook.
area is so big you can put a couple.
It's not even a
dining rooms.
nook. It's a,
Game
it's a room.
rooms.
I don't think homeowners still know what to do with this area.
It's
Even the
huge.
finished homes, yeah. People are like,
Yeah, a lot of people kind of put something here, like a little table, but then they have
Oh,
like a
yeah.
bigger table here or something.
Okay.
We
It's
don't
massive.
have that many Markhams that are lived in right now.
Yeah. I don't know what Susan's vision was. I was like, that's a big room. But
She'll fill it. I have no doubt. She probably has an idea of something creative.
It look, we did. When did they close? Like May, June. Another Markham. They just have. It's a really nice. It's a big table.
Table.
Like 12 people. sit at.
Nice. Yeah, it's big enough.
Family.
You could do a huge table, or is this where she was considering maybe doing the kids' school, like school area? Maybe.
I think it's gonna be
Oh, over there, actually.
probably the
she
generational
homeschools the kids?
suite.
She used to. They're in school now.
Oh.
She
Back out, she may.
she may consider it again.
Did they do anything with this thing?
So I sent that into them.
Yeah.
I will say, I sent it over to them. He
Yeah.
may just put another one, or with these two shot
Yeah.
pins, it may be equal out to be the same thing.
Okay.
And then you guys selected six additional can lights, 3 this way, 3 running this way, and then an additional pendant light, and that'll be inside the beams.
Nice. That's gonna be awesome.
Just making sure you guys know that they will be inside the beams.
Inside the beams, like it's coming
They
out
will
of
be
the
in
beams.
the, yeah, it'll be coming out of the beam, just to
Okay.
clarify. Some people may not, didn't know that
Oh.
when they selected it in the beginning.
Interesting.
But they'll put a block, and then it'll be the beam, and then they'll have that kind of puck light, or what you see is right now inside it.
Okay. So you go through the beam, because the beams are just styrofoam, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you just they just cut out a hole in the middle and you just
Yeah,
access it from there.
they make it look nice and pretty.
And then this one is for like a light fixture, and then that one is a fan fixture, right? Yeah.
I think you might have 2. Oh no, you have 2 chandeliers and 1 ceiling fan. Or no, I'm sorry, 2 ceiling fans and 1 chandelier. So this and that will be a ceiling fan.
Okay.
This will be a chandelier.
Okay. And like, is there a? Because these will probably be like bigger fans. Is there a weight limit on them?
Most fans are going to be well under 100 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and the ceiling fan boots that we use can accommodate a 100-pound
Okay.
fixture. I mean, really, technically it's 75 pounds, but we don't have problems with larger ones. In fact, most ceiling fans are even going to be under
Like
75.
a 55, 60 inch fan.
Oh, you're talking about
The
blade
blade.
length.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to accommodate easily
Quite a bit.
a 60, 72-inch fan.
Okay.
Maybe 80. You got a tape with you? I'll go.
Don't give her a big number because she'll go for the maximum.
Go for the big one.
I'll go grab a tape. Real quick. You don't have any dimensions.
Hello. Hold on. Oh, it's supposed to be in the corner.
So, question on the beams. Is that optional if she wanted to have the lights on the other side of them?
They would have had to done that, I think, at design.
Okay.
Because if you go look at other ones, people don't want it, and then they don't realize it, and then they have to go back to design for all that.
Oh wow. Is there one I could walk through and take a quick video of that has beams that with the lights in it? Or even a picture if you've got something?
I would have to.
Yeah, just let me know
I
if
don't
there's
know
like
what
an
other
example.
Because there's only 2 other Markhams right now that are like. There's
I
only
mean-
technically one we could walk, but I'd have to.
Yeah, no worries. Just let me know. If not, I might be able to find a picture online. That's
That's a huge fan.
And this final location isn't exactly determined, because we don't have the blocking for the beams or for the beam mounted fixture in, but you're at least 7.5, if not 8. So
Okay.
you would be able to have, what is that? Yeah, I mean, you could probably do like 80-inch
That's pretty significant.
fans easy. You might be able to get bigger.
At least an 80. Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you offset their heights so the blades wouldn't hit
Yeah,
each other.
exactly. That's the only thing.
But yeah, you should be able to
You're on the phone
get
over
at least
there.
an 80.
Okay. What's up, big fans will fit?
What's that? Hey, Susan.
All good?
All good.
So we do.
Did she give you any thoughts on that fridge?
So she wants the fridge in the corner, just so when the door opens, it kind of goes towards the
Okay.
wall, so it's not hanging in the doorway.
So as is good right now?
As is good. We're
Sounds
good
good.
there.
You'll need to verify left swing with Alexis when the time comes.
Did Alan get a haircut?
Did I not recently. I shaved. I don't know if you've seen me since that.
You shaved.
Yeah.
Missing some hairs.
So you do have the double doors for the office here, and then in this bedroom or office area as well, you have the 4 additional can lights.
Yeah.
And then the additional pendant in the middle.
Okay.
And then you have your TV, low voltage
This is
wiring
huge.
right here as
Okay,
well.
that's fine, 'cause I wanna do built-ins on the other side.
Okay. And then the double doors, are they solid double doors? Do they have glass inserts? What do they look like?
Did you guys select for glass inserts?
I don't think so.
No. I
So
don't.
they'll probably just be solid double doors.
I'll see if I
I
can
believe
find it.
so, unless you did buy.
Probably, I think it's fine, because I think that gives more privacy anyway, so.
Yeah, no, 'cause it would be a office/guest area.
Yeah, exactly. Makes sense.
And then in this entryway, you do have 2 can lights with an additional pendant
Uh-huh.
Oh,
in the
love
middle.
this
And then,
entryway.
I don't know if you see
Yeah, it's good.
throughout,
Uh-huh.
the pink or the purple is where your inspector marked for like fire foam access, and I just went through with my gun to kind of seal it.
Mm-hmm.
One of the main things she did point out was over here. It was inside this little area.
Uh-huh.
The fire foam, I somehow fit back there and decided to seal it all up.
Okay.
Nice job.
So she's just talking about any little gaps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like
Fill it up.
openings. When they tried to, what do you want to call it, miter or meet up to 2x4s to the other wall.
Yeah.
And then that fire foam, we just went through it. We caulked it all.
Gotcha.
Those doors do appear to be solid.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
You have your beautiful fireplace right here, and then you do have your bigger, or you do have your another
Other one out
fireplace
here.
there as well. And then you guys, what kind of TVs do you guys plan on having? Like smart TVs?
Probably.
Okay. Just because that's the outlet right there, and then for
Right here.
yep, that's the outlet.
Hold on, is it recessed?
Is it a recessed out?
I believe so. If it's designated as like a TV outlet, it'll be that recessed outlet. Other than that,
The box?
well, yeah, this box once it comes towards the finish, it'll be recessed at there.
The trim piece is recessed.
Okay, yeah. Oh, it's sunk in there.
Well, okay, because that's that crazy TV wall that made the sunken thing.
Oh, for the box, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would just kind of hold behind the TV and then mount the box. Okay.
Talking about a VersaBox?
Yeah, you know, because those frame TVs have the box and the wire, so a lot of people hide the box behind the TV.
Behind it.
But there's plenty of space. We can just stick it in here and just screw it onto a stud.
So I want to verify a couple of things. Are you guys using smart TVs?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not going to be connecting them to any accessory, like sound, Xbox,
No.
stuff like that? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you guys have just power here
Uh-huh.
and out here
Okay.
for the TV. So
Like
you
you're talking
need
about
a,
cable or anything?
yeah,
we
you'd
don't
be
use cable.
dependent on a Wi-Fi signal for that TV.
That's fine.
Okay.
Who uses cable these days?
Yeah, we don't.
YouTube TV.
YouTube TV.
Exactly.
But sometimes people, if they're connecting it to like a surround sound system or something like that, they'll have AV connections there as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So we can go towards the outside
Yep.
now. You do have the additional receptacle above, and then you do have the additional receptacle below, and then all the exterior outlets are weatherproof, and then they are GFCI
Protected.
as well.
That's awesome.
And so like
It's
right
gonna be
here, you have your
so
data
amazing.
coming in.
Is that like a Wi-Fi or?
Yeah, it
Ethernet
can be used
connection?
for a router, a broadcaster.
The what?
That can also go.
The white stuff? The phone?
Yeah, that's the lath.
Oh, the laugh.
This?
White stuff, Alan, white stuff.
Yeah, the lath right here.
Laugh. Yes. I think that's right. Okay.
And then you just standard 3 can lights, and then your 2 additional
Fans.
pendants. Yes. And then we can step back and we can look at all the additional receptacles. So you have one here, one in that corner, and then down there will be a floodlight or a
Okay,
photo
yeah.
light at the end, and then as well as in the corner, same thing, another pendant
Okay.
light as well as a receptacle.
Okay.
Yeah, and keep in mind those floodlights, they'll be covered with plate plates. It'll be up to you guys to install the
Oh, I
fixture.
got you. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll probably just put like ring
Well, I think Parker's
floodlight
doing
up
that,
there.
isn't he?
What's that?
Parker's doing that?
Sonoran, the landscapers might be doing that.
Where's the pool going?
Right here.
Right here, it's gonna be amazing.
Right
That's gonna be a really good, nice view.
I know.
Maybe get some free golf balls.
Lots of free golf balls.
here. We got a little protection from the trees, so.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to have a bad player hit you.
Yeah, because I think.
Yeah,
it
'cause
goes
the hole's pretty
deep over
far.
there and it goes that way, so. We'll see.
And you're on the first hole, so normally the first swing goes bad the first hole.
First hole?
I think we're on
This is
second
the
hole.
Yeah, second.
Second hole.
Yeah. So they get a warm up hole.
They get a warm up before they come attack your house.
And then we do have the additional bedroom here with the additional ceiling fan / pendant
Mm-hmm.
in here. And then your designated half hot will be, I keep getting turned around on this thing, will be in this corner.
Okay.
That one right there. And then we can continue down and do this side of the house and leave the master for the last. You have your additional bathroom, same thing, you have an appendant and this can light in there, separate switch for the shower.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have your multi-gen suite, both are designated. We have your switch right here for the pendant,
Yeah.
for the fan and the light as well.
Okay.
It's on the same switch.
Uh-huh.
And then you have the multi-gen. There's 3 additional can lights on
Right.
both sides, 3 on this way, 3 running this way. And then the additional receptacle.
Was this supposed to be a glass door right there,
This one?
It is glass, yeah. She knows, man. She knows.
You thought it was solid?
though? Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can always change it later. But it's facing like, it's perpendicular to the street, so it's not like anybody can really see in unless they come up to the driveway.
Yeah, but that's a lot of extra heat coming in also.
We can put a shade in it. Cause you got a window right here.
It's big. What are you guys using this room for?
This will probably be like a hangout room.
This is
or-
awesome.
Yeah.
Like a teen hangout room. Like, Court, did you see that rental that I stayed at?
Yes,
You
yes.
didn't come over there.
You sent me the link though.
Game room? Yeah. So probably something kind of like that.
This is gonna be amazing. This space is so nice.
So, for this, it's just gonna be closed off, nothing in here, right?
As in behind it.
Yeah, cause I guess the flower box thing, this isn't a flower box, it's just like a decoration.
Yeah, just a
bump out.
Yeah.
That's
Call it
nice.
a top shelf.
Pot shelf? Oh, for like pots.
Yeah. That's nice. That's cute, actually.
But yeah, that will not.
It's not
It's
accessible
dry
or
way.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you guys do have another designated lower switch. Do you guys plan on putting like a fridge, another mini fridge?
I think the mini fridge was gonna go here in the corner.
Yeah, there's supposed to be one in there.
So that's the outlet for it. It'll be there, and then
There's
the
got
sink
outlet.
as well.
There's cabinets here, right?
I'm
Yes.
glad she's on the
Is
phone
there
because I
cutout
wouldn't know all
here
these
for the
details she
fridge?
picked.
Yes.
Okay. We're good. They have your mini fridge here.
And
Okay,
then
good.
again, your TV outlet,
Uh-huh.
same thing. It'll be recessed.
Okay.
And then we can continue on going to this back bedroom.
Okay.
You do have an additional receptacle in your AV closet. Your low panel will be here. And then once towards the end, we'll go over it as well. But the additional receptacle
Okay.
for whatever you guys plan on.
Does this
doing.
come with shelving or anything, or is this like a closet?
Just a closet,
Just a-
I
The
believe.
hall? Or not in the hallway?
There's like a AV closet in
Tech
here?
closet.
Like a tech
No,
closet?
no. Well, gosh.
Is this the
What was
punishment
the guy
closet?
that was there working with you and Jameson? No. He was gonna turn it into
Jim?
something. Remember, Alan, you were standing there because he did it for somebody
Zach?
else. Because Zach. Yeah, he said he converted it into something else for another
Homeowner.
family because it was kind of like a dead space, and I think he put like shelving in it so it could be used for linens. I think that's what he ended up doing.
I think because
Oh, dash my dreams.
I want to say Hugh, because mostly the low volt panels are normally in the laundry room.
In that closet. I think that was supposed to be the low voltage.
Yo, so
It
we
used to be a low
originally
voltage or converted to something else.
did move it here, but normally they are in the laundry room, all the low volt panels.
Mhm.
So I think that's what Zach was saying. They turned this into where they moved the low volt panel to this closet because of normally people get cabinets in the master or in the laundry room,
Uh-huh.
and they get uppers, and it gets hard to start putting it in certain places.
Right.
So I believe they made a change and they started doing this kind of standard throughout the market.
I see.
We won't have enough depth here, Susan, to have real linen shelves. Finish, you're only gonna have about 12 inches at best if you were to put a shelf in there, and the shelves that we use are deeper than that.
They don't have smaller ones, just nothing.
So, I mean, we can, as you get closer to closing, if that's something, well, I would say sit on it, because if that's something you guys really wanted, you'd have to have a series of conversations.
Well, there's not really there's no other true linen closet. Is
No,
there?
there's one down the hall, I think.
You got a couple.
The storage isn't. There's not a lot of closets in any of these homes, in my opinion. Well, except for the
Yeah, that's
master.
gonna
Those are
be-
always
Yeah, I
huge.
don't think- I think people don't
Yeah, it's only a good one.
Like them,
like. Yeah, I think.
but I do.
people-
I mean, where are you gonna hide stuff?
You just throw it in the attic.
I said we need places to hide stuff. We need places to.
I mean, I will say that's that one thing about that house you built for us in Estancia Island.
Uh-huh.
There was so much hidden
Storage.
in that house.
There was.
Yeah,
This
These
one
definitely
is
don't
huge,
have the
great
same
room,
amount
too.
of storage for sure.
It's okay. You guys just have more bedrooms here.
Yeah.
I think we had more over there.
Bedrooms at the other one.
We had
It's 2 stories.
upstairs.
Oh, it's 2-story? No.
Six bedroom.
It was huge, that house.
Well, as we're here, we can do the master.
Okay.
Yeah, and Susan, I'll mention it to our production manager. I'll just kind of frame it as you guys were under the impression you were going to have shelving in there, and see where it goes.
It's very nice. Thank you, Alan. Oh, Susan, while we have you on the phone, I just want to make sure you know when you have the beams in the living room, the can lighting is coming out of the beams themselves. Are you?
Really?
Yeah, they just let us know that, so I
the
wanted to tell that
pendants,
to you.
These ones in the middle-
Not the ceiling fans, not the can lights.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
the ceiling
the
fans.
Ceiling fans. The can lights on this side are in the beams, and on this side they are. But these ones, they are inside the beams.
Yeah, and so Kobe still needs to get the framers to add some blocking that'll come down. So after you get drywall, there will be pieces of wood coming through the ceiling with the ceiling fan box mounted to them. And those will come down about 7.5 inches so that when the 8-inch beam goes on, they make a cutout in the beam and it sits flush with where the ceiling fan will connect and mount to.
Gotcha.
That's okay. Cause it's,
No, but I mean, I don't have an option, so.
I mean, the beam runs in the middle of the room, so
Well, I
everything.
know, but that's not what it was in the original plan. I don't want things hanging out of, ceiling fans hanging out of my wooden beams. I paid extra money for it, but I don't have an option. I don't have an option.
Yeah, the only option would be to move the ceiling fans outside of the beam, and then you're gonna lose some symmetry as far as how the great room
Do
is
you have
laid
a
out.
picture of another home that is done the way that you're telling me with the fans coming out of the beams?
I can
what I was
probably
asking.
find one that has the pre-wires, shown where the fan would mount to. But as far as a fan mounted to a beam,
We're the only dummies that would have that?
no, it's just.
They don't have any
Brothers doesn't
built.
install the fans, and so we don't really
They
get
have
an opportunity to get photos, with the fans actually installed. But I can send you a photo of another house where we have it set up for the fans
Wired.
to mount to the beams, and you'll see just the little cap that's, in the position that the ceiling fan will mount to. And I am doing a follow-up, with some people that, I can't remember if they have beams or not. I'm doing that this week, so if I go over there and they have ceiling fans mounted to the beams, I'll snap a photo for you too.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. So in the master, you have 6 can lights.
Mm-hmm.
3 on this side, 3 on this side, and they are on a dimmer switch.
Okay.
For the ones in the game room or the multi-den suite?
They
those
are on a
there?
dimmer
Okay.
switch as well. And then you do have the 2 additional lights over pendants
Yeah.
over what you
That's
want to call
nice.
the bed
Yeah.
or your additional kind of.
That's really nice.
And then the switches for them are beside the bed, right?
Correct. So you have the switches that are on the side that'll be controlling
That's really
those as well, and then you have your 2
Wish I did that.
actual outlets on the sides.
Yep.
I don't know, would you guys plan on putting like another bed in here?
Probably just one. Or 2 beds?
Another bed where?
You can fit probably 3 beds in there.
3 beds in here.
I think Kobe meant a dog bed.
Yeah, right?
Someone told me the king, like if you put a king in here, it only goes out to like here.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Wow. So this would probably be like a suite
I
area,
have
I
a
guess.
sitting area.
Yeah.
You're gonna definitely have room.
Is there an option to like bump this out too?
No.
No?
I don't
Is that
think
another
so.
house? Okay.
That was the roast meat, I think.
Yeah. Roast meat, okay.
And then we have a 2-story.
Yeah. So if it came to that second
One
dot,
thing,
the
just
whole
to
area.
plant the seed, all of your other bedrooms are set up with a single switch ceiling fan,
Mhm.
which is usually intending that you're
Yeah.
gonna get a remote.
Remote, yeah.
The master is set up with 2 switches, so you don't necessarily need a remote. If you do get a remote,
Yeah.
it will leave one switch abandoned and unfunctional
Okay.
on your wall.
That's fine.
Cool.
And then you do have your additional TV outlet, some more low voltage, and another outlet underneath
Okay.
as well.
Hey, honey, I'm on the phone. Your diapers are in the laundry room, baby. Oh, okay, take that.
And then you have your master as well. You have 4 more additional can lights right here. And then you have your pendants over the sink as well.
Yep.
And then you guys do have an outlet in here, in the water closet.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Is that meant for
For
like
the
the
bidet?
bidet?
Yeah.
Say that again.
It's in the
What?
correct
The
area.
bidet outlet.
Right here. That's huge.
And then you have your own, again, designated switch for the master shower. And then you do have in each one of the closets 2 additional lighting as well, and then 2 additional receptacles in both of them.
Yeah.
And then it says rain head, not center. Is
Yeah, the plumbers are coming back. It's like off like a quarter inch or like a half an inch.
Yeah.
supposed to be in the center of the shower? Is it
Yeah.
it's gonna line
It'll
up?
line up with all
Yeah.
of that.
We have to scoot
Because
back.
We checked it with a laser, and that's why
Okay.
we made sure. it's-
I appreciate it.
We appreciate that.
It's
Would have
awesome
driven,
now.
would have driven everybody nuts, so thank you for.
What's that? I said it
What were
would
you
have.
gonna say? Because what?
It would have made you crazy if they weren't lined up or in the middle.
Symmetry, yeah.
Okay.
And then
Alright.
this was the last of all the electrical.
And then this is just like a dead space.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's,
It'll be insulated. You have a lot of insulation.
Insulated.
Not necessarily coming out, but it'll be here.
It's behind the,
I guess,
second vanity.
yeah.
It's like a little gap here. Like
Why?
a foot. I don't know.
What's on the other side of it? A closet for Izzy's bedroom?
No, it's nothing. It's just a wall.
This, whose bedroom floor is
bedroom?
this?
Yeah.
Bedroom 4 is
Izzy.
Stella's, no?
Well, that's good to know. You can pop that out if you need a little extra space, I guess. It's just dead space, so.
Yeah, it's just to make sure the bedroom is a square.
You mean Sean could do a built-in bookshelf for you?
Yes, you got. I got
That's a good
you.
idea.
Definitely could. Let me take a picture of it.
Totally could.
No, they could.
Oh,
That'd actually be really cute.
You can add it to Sean's list.
You got it.
wouldn't
I'll
wanna
tell
cut
him.
out the stud.
Okay.
So you go each side, have little cubbies. That would
Oh,
definitely
okay.
be something that could be done. Or finish it with wood.
So leave the middle. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should, unless you're gonna have a framer add studs.
Gotcha.
You could conceivably cut this out, add another one here, add another one here. And then you'd have a middle.
Good to know.
and then that's all of our electrical.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then on both sides of the house,
Mm-hmm.
your one condenser unit will be on this side, and another condenser unit will be on that side.
Okay. Sounds good.
You got that, Shim?
Yep, that was the shim. This is the one that we're missing, or that they didn't cut.
That you got Jerry coming?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do some work.
Right there is where they painted purple.
Oh yeah. Okay. We just have to trim it off.
Yeah. Yeah, they hammered off.
No,
shit
not
off.
yet, but I will.
Then what's all this cardboard that they have? They just kind of level.
This is the shimmy shave. So when they plane the walls, like they plane right here.
Yeah.
They came with their big old 6 foot or 8 foot level, and they make sure that all the walls are
Oh, that's
as
nice.
straight as possible as they can, nice and plumb.
Yeah.
So when they add it, it's normally they gotta take in consideration for the other stuff.
Yeah.
It's what we call the straight edge process.
Did we do that at Meritage?
I
Probably.
don't think.
Those
Probably
walls
not.
were pretty crooked, Alan.
Probably not.
I'll wait for that.
When did you leave Meritage, Alan?
20.
In the middle of our bill? Oh, in the middle of our
I'm
war.
gonna say 18.
Oh wow. So have you been here this whole time?
Or was it 19?
Bye, Erica. I'll see you.
Probably
I'll
19
pick up the
-ish.
kids.
Yeah, it was 19. Yes.
Thank you.
came
Okay,
here
yeah.
afterward.
Gosh.
Yeah,
feel
they had to
bad
come
for
back
you.
because all the drywall was like cracking.
Yeah,
And
it's
they-
for the RC channels. I think
Rockin'.
you guys were in that whole fiasco where we didn't have RC channels, and then afterward they started adding them.
But they came back and fixed it.
Yeah,
That was good at that.
it's a messy process.
Yeah, the house is empty,
Yeah.
so it helped us, I guess. Do you have any questions, Susan?
No.
I'm gonna send you this really long video when you have time. Just go ahead and watch it in case there's anything else you missed. Just like the first
Okay.
20 minutes or so, maybe.
All right. Thank you, Quarter.
Of course.
All right.
All right. Bye.
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 All right. Cool. All
Is there any other questions? I know you've been up for 48 hours, so.
right. Just 24.
Oh.